Hi there, this video is going to cover client dashboard settings for a client in Uncat. So you can click through on settings, then go to client dashboard settings, and you'll see a chart that looks just like this. So by default, we're asking clients to be able to update a transaction's description, and we're requiring that because with their description, we can usually figure out how to categorize it appropriately. Also, they can upload a receipt, but we're not requiring that. That's optional. Some firms, especially in Canada, other jurisdictions, will require a receipt because they have to have one before the client clicks Save Updates in Uncat. And then this first column is saying, what do you want the dashboard to look like for this client? What fields are most important for you to be able to see when you interact with transactions for this client? So in this example, we can see the description, the class, and the vendor. If we also wanted to see the customer in every transaction, just by default, you could toggle on this switch. Otherwise, you can always view the customer by expanding the transaction row in the Uncat dashboard. Just click that little plus button on the far left of the dashboard, and it will show you the additional fields that are available for any given transaction. Okay, so that's the default client dashboard. You can also click this toggle switch at the top, and that's going to enable what we call the client superpower setting, and you'll see why. So now you've got a lot more options. You can choose on the client's behalf which fields from your accounting software the client should be able to see. In this case, we're saying they can see all of them. We're also enabling the client, in this case, to edit any of those fields. So for example, on this category field, this client can choose a category for a transaction in Uncat and save it. And when they click Save Updates, it'll sync through to the accounting software, but it'll also show up on your dashboard so that you can review it and approve it as is, or you can change it to override that category selection in the accounting software. It's not required, however, but we could, if we wanted to, toggle this switch on and require them to enter a category. We can also toggle on this switch if we want them to be able to create this particular field. So if we want them to be able to create accounts in the accounting software, if we want them to be able to create classes or vendors or customers, etc., you can enable them to do so here. And that's it. It gives your client superpowers. All right, thanks for watching.